Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx. What is this? Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx. So today we're doing my current favorites and fails. You know how this works. I talk about the things I love and the things that I haven't been loving. So we're gonna start with the favorites first and end with the fails. We're gonna start with makeup, go to skincare, and then again, end with the fails. So the first thing are some palettes, and I have the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette. This palette is expensive, but it's beautiful. This Gemini palette is worth the hype. I highly recommend. The next is the Through My Eyes palette from ColourPop. I saw Alexandria Ryan use this. And who's this with? I don't know, I can't. Is it ILUVSARAHII? Sarahi? I don't know. It's a collab with somebody. I don't really know this person, but it's a collab. This is a gorgeous palette. Like, look how pretty this is. The greens, the pinks, like that coral orange, and like that mustard up here. Like, so pretty. And if you've never tried ColourPop shadows, these are incredible and so affordable. I don't know how ColourPop does it, but they do it and they do it well. Another great affordable palette. I found this for $6.99 at TJ Maxx, or was it Marshall's? One of the two. This is the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. This is beautiful. It looks kind of like dull, but oh man, like it is hard to find a good green like this. It's hard to find a good coral like this. This is a great palette. I think normally it's like $14 or something. Like, it's still not expensive. I've used this, I use this all the time. Beautiful. Go look for this for $6 or whatever. The next is from Profusion, also a brand I love. And I don't understand how they are this cheap. They have a ton of these kinds of palettes. They come with these brushes, which these are not like your shitty Urban Decay brushes. Like, you know, Urban Decay gives you the long palettes, and they always have. Even Anastasia palettes, these are better. I don't even know how they do that. These are better. I have a bunch of these palettes, and I never throw these brushes away. They're all great. This side's great for blending. It's nicely packed. This side's good for like smudging, and I guess you could use it as like a lid brush, but I use it like for smudging. Beautiful brushes. And even more beautiful are the shadows. So pigmented, really smooth. They're not dry and like cakey and crappy. I mean, these are cheaper than most drugstore palettes, and absolutely more money went into these palettes than probably half the palettes in the drugstores. Just saying. I have almost every version of these. I think there's like 5 or 6 different versions of like these metal palettes. They're all gorgeous. My favorite one, I think, is Chestnut, Prism Eyes. Or in Chestnut, I don't know. They're all gorgeous. The last palette is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Revolution Foil Frenzy Cream to Powder Shadow Palette. These are all metallic. These are all magical. I use this all the time since, now I haven't had it like super long, but it's one of those things that you don't need long to know that you love it. I love this. Like, oh my God. Now, as you can tell, when I love something, I love something. But when I don't love something, I'm equally as passionate about that. Any of my longtime subscribers know this. All right, the next is a foundation, and this is the CYO Long Lasting Foundation LifeProof. Is it? I feel like they put LifeProof in the wrong spot. LifeProof is like all the way down at the bottom. It should be first. Anyway, this is in the shade 103. I'm actually in the shade 104. I don't know where that one is, but this was the one I grabbed. This is a beautiful, lightweight, it almost feels like a moisturizer. It feels like you're just wearing moisturizer. It's so light, but it has really nice kind of medium coverage. If you have like serious stuff that needs to be covered, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Although, to be completely honest, I don't build my foundations up like ever. I don't have too much that I try to cover, so I don't usually do much building. So I can't say about the buildability of this, but it's so affordable that, I mean, if you hate it, then you're not gonna die over the price. But this is beautiful. I highly recommend it. Definitely for people with drier skin. If you have oily skin, you probably could still get away with it though, because it's really light. The next is a primer. My friend Allie sent me this. This knocked my socks off. When I first tried it, like, it made my skin look kind of like sticky and opalescent and like really like wet. But when I put my foundation on top, my skin looked beautiful, and it didn't like show through, like my skin didn't look like sparkly or anything like that. It was just so smooth. My pores aren't crazy, so that's not really what I look for in a primer, but I want my skin to look good up close, and this made my skin look good up close. My only thing is, I think it might make me break out, or I was breaking out anyway and I put this on at the wrong time. Now again, I haven't had this super long, I've only had this for a few weeks. I put like acne fighting moisturizer on and stuff just in case, but it's beautiful. It's very pretty. The next is a liquid highlighter. This is the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Elixir in Poppin' Bottles. This stuff is so gorgeous and it blends out like a dream. There's no sparkles, there's no like, there's nothing you could pick out and be like, oh God, what is this? It's like dew on your face. I got this at Target. All right, the next are two of the ColourPop Disney Villain Jelly Much Shadows. I love their Jelly Much Shadows. These are beautiful. My friend, if you don't know, if you haven't been here long, my friend Allie likes to send me things to try because she's wonderful. And she sent me my first Jelly Much Shadows from ColourPop and I fell in love with them. So it is her fault that I love these now. Now, I don't know how they make the formulas different, but the Wet n Wild version of Jelly Shadows are not as good as these. Like, these are better. The other ones, I feel like they're patchy. Like, when you put them on, I feel like they're patchy. These are not patchy. These are gorgeous. So this is Perfectly Wretched, and this is Use Your Voice, right? Is that Use Your Voice? Or, I'm sorry, Just Your Voice. Use Your Voice. Sounds like what I say to my daughter. Use your words. Anyway, gorgeous. The next things I have are two single shadows from Ardency In. Ardency In is a brand that used to be sold at Sephora. They have these crazy, and they're like a high-end expensive brand. They have these crazy sales a few times a year where it's like 60% off. And that's when they get me. So I have these two shadows from them, Tangerine and Punch. We got this in our BoxyCharm. This is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. I have the light medium. Some people like didn't get their right skin tone shade. I lucked out and I did get mine. This is a beautiful palette. You know, sometimes you get palettes in subscription boxes and you're like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? I can literally use one shade, that's it. Is it even worth keeping? This is worth keeping. This blush shade, perfection. It's perfection. And the contour is equally beautiful. Like I used it as a bronzer contour, like it's that perfect kind of medium. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's gorgeous. This is a great palette. Definitely even worth the retail price in my opinion. All right, and the last few things are like kind of skincare-y. I got this deluxe size sample and I feel like an Allure box, like Allure Beauty, which I don't subscribe to anymore because they are just the worst at customer service in my opinion. Although I've heard that if you order them through Amazon, they're great, but anyway. This is the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Cleanser. This is a great makeup remover cleanser. Is it worth the probably full price? Probably not, because there's great cleansing balms out there that are very inexpensive. But man, this does an amazing job at getting your makeup off. So if you have some extra money to spend, I highly recommend this. Otherwise you can skip it, but I think this is beautiful. The next are these, I think it's called Nug, I don't know. N-U-G-G, but it has like the umlaut over the U, so I don't know. This one in particular is the face mask, the detoxifying face mask. It has charcoal, oatmeal, and tea tree oil. Helps cleanse, purify, and helps control shine. They have a bunch of different kinds of these. These are fantastic. They're like $3 each. These are like $3 each, but you could get easily 2 or 3 uses out of this. But I mean, a sheet mask is like $3 each. So I mean, and that you can only use once. So I feel like this is worth it. It's really nice if you want to try a few different ones, but you don't want to buy a big tub. This one in particular is good when you feel like you want to just get some extra gunk or you need some like deep cleaning. They also have like a smoothing, an exfoliating one, a calming. Very nice. I got this at Target. I got this out of my Korean beauty box boutique. This is the Collagen Eye Zone Mask from, I don't know, it's in Korean. This is probably the only eye mask I've ever tried and really liked. I don't even know why, because again, I can't read it. It's in Korean. If I can, okay, so this has moistened with rich collagen, vitamin E, and green tea helps restore moisture, elasticity, and diminishes signs of aging. It's also effective to reduce eye puffiness. I love each second of using this, and it's the only eye mask I've ever used that I feel like I see like feels like there's a difference afterwards. I don't know why. Like I feel like it's hydrated. I don't feel like it's taken away all my wrinkles. I haven't yet seen anything really do that, but this isn't very expensive. I think you can get it on Amazon. If you can, I'll let you know. But there's 30 sheets in here, and I think this is a really nice product, especially like before you're doing makeup or something. The last product, I want to make a video about this. Be forewarned. It might make some people uncomfortable that I'm going to mention this in this video because I'm a beauty channel, but I don't care because I'm so blown away by this and I'm so mad at myself that I waited till I was almost 37 years old to try this. Just so you know, I'm gonna be talking about my period. So if you're a guy and this bothers you, or if you're a girl and you're squeamish, but you shouldn't be, we all get our fucking periods. So anyway, about a week ago, I started my period. I used tampons. And of course, nowadays, it's like, what else can kill me? Oh, my tampons. I could, you know, there's chlorine in them and there's chemicals. And now I need to order organic ones. Oh, great. But they're not as, like, absorbent as regular ones. So what do? Like, my vagina is going to kill me now. Menstrual cups have been a thing for a long time. Why I was such a pussy to try them, I don't know. But finally, after, I'm not going to get completely into the story because that's not what this is about. But I ordered these menstrual cups from Amazon. This isn't sponsored. I ordered these LENA menstrual cups. They come in two sizes, small and like a slightly larger one, I guess, for heavier days. This was like $40 for two of them. Holy shit. I could not believe how wonderful these are. It took some getting used to, not the feel of them. I couldn't feel them at all, but I'm just gonna say, this is incredible. I want to do a video on this so bad because I want to talk in depth about this. I'm not going to go into it now because I'm sure most of you don't want to hear about this. But I want to do a dedicated video to the amazingness, and not even just of this brand. Again, this isn't sponsored or anything. These people don't know who I am. I got this off Amazon. But I like want to do a menstrual cup video. I'm not going to show you like my blood or anything or me putting it in or anything like that. But I just want to go into depth about what the whole deal is. If you're interested, make sure you let me know, because I would love to do one. I'm gonna start doing Sundays as like non-beauty videos, like for vlogging or something that's not beauty related. All my other videos will be beauty related, but on Sundays I'm gonna start adding an extra video to my weekly videos about non-beauty related things. So if you're down with that, make sure you let me know. And I really wanna know if you're interested in hearing about my experience with trying a menstrual cup for the first time, because this thing blew my mind. And now into fails, because everybody loves to hear people complain, and I'm the best at it. I always wanted the Kat Von D Ma Vida Loca palette. It was out, I think like 2014 it came out, 2015. I missed out, it was limited edition. I found it on Poshmark, very affordable. This isn't a fail like it sucks. It doesn't suck. It's beautiful. It's just not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I'm kind of disappointed in it. Do I regret buying it? I don't know. Kind of. And you know what? I feel like somebody told me it's not as good as you think it is. It's fine. And you know what? Maybe it's lost some of its effectiveness because it is absolutely expired. But I feel like eyeshadows aren't really expirable unless there's mold growing on them. I don't think eyeshadows expire. Not after like a handful of years. Maybe after like 20 years, but not like 4 or 5. I feel like that's a good window. This is just a meh product. I don't hate it, but I'm just like, eh. This is my first like real fail. This is the Etude House Baking Powder Pore Cleansing Cream. They have a baking powder cleanser that I love. It's a little drying, but I love it. I wanted to try their cleansing cream. It's like a cold cream cleanser kind of thing. You put it on, remove your makeup, and then you cleanse again to get the rest of everything off. I've always been a double cleanser. It's just the way I do things. This isn't very good. I'm just like, about it. Like, it just doesn't clean my face the way I want it to. Like, even though it's a first cleanse and I'm still gonna cleanse it anyway, there's just something missing. I think I would rather it be like a balm, like an oil-based balm. This is like a cream. I'm just not a fan of it. The next should come as no surprise. This is the Make Revolution Constellation Forever Flawless palette. This has the crappiest pigmentation, the dark shades. The lighter shades are like, okay. I did a video on this. I was very disappointed. I'm not even gonna get into it, and I'm just annoyed. This I got in some subscription bag recently. This is the I Do Care Disco Kitten Illuminating Diamond Peel Off Mask. To be fair, I'm not a peel off mask fan. I don't see what this does. You peel it off, your skin feels like fine, but nothing to write home about. I don't see the big deal. I'm so crushed about these. These are the BH Cosmetics Eye Lights. This is the shade Gnarly. When I put these on my eyes, they look so patchy. You have to kind of, it's easy to do a swatch on your hand. That looks fine. But when I actually start putting it and like placing it on my eye, because it has to be placed in a certain way, like you can't just smear it like you would on your hand. Once you start actually trying to place it and pat it, whether with a brush or your fingers, I've heard people say they like this. And I thought I would love it too. Look how gorgeous this is. It's gorgeous. I mean, like, I'm dying. This looks like shit on my eyes. It looks like shit. I'm so sad. And the last thing is by J-Cat Beauty. This is the Priz Metal Chrome Eye Mousse. I thought these were gonna be like comparable to the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Colors are fine. There's nothing really wrong with that. But these are like a sticky kind of mess. Like it's almost like they're a mousse like liquid lipstick. You know what I'm talking about? How like they're almost like they're too wet. I don't know. They're just weird. I don't like them. They don't really spread that well actually on your eyes, and they dry out so fast. I've had to throw away like 3 of these after a month. And I tighten the, like I'm no joke with when it comes to makeup. Like I store these very well. I was just kind of bummed. Like I'm just like, I wouldn't recommend these. All right, ladies and gents, that was it. Make sure you let me know any favorites and fails that you have come across over the last month or two, and leave me your thoughts and comments below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.